Perdone.
Papá, no haces gracia, me va a dar algo. ¡Vamos!
Perdón. ¡Perdón! ¡Ya estamos!
¡Lady Raven! ¡Qué buen sitio! Papá, gracias. Gracias, este es literalmente el mejor día de mi vida.
Not at all. I really haven't, this is like the first time I'm really thinking about it as the movie is coming out in the US tonight. But really it's just been thinking about the art and really excited to kind of put it out there. And I think in this industry, you never know how people are going to take it, if it'll be successful, how it's going to go. So really, I think in my family, my dad kind of taught my sisters and I not to think about that part of it. And that's the part we can't control, and people's reception to it and whether they watch it or whether they like it is sort of out of our control, but just make something that we feel confident in. And so for the past year, I've just been in that world of creating, and I am excited for people to hopefully connect with it, though. Yeah, it's pretty different, but I actually like writing for a story more because I feel like there's so much to draw from, whereas when you're writing for yourself, it's very in your own head, and I think for me at least, I tend to edit myself more and think too internally, and when I'm writing for a movie or a TV show, I'm thinking about a totally different character and trying to find some connection between myself and them, and in that connection becomes something universal that actually is more relatable in some way and more truthful in some way. Like I think there's a quote that's like, fiction is the greatest truth, or something like that. You find the greatest truth in fiction, and I think that's true for songwriting as well, at least in my experience, so I've really loved it. No, I mean, in terms of the writing and the characters, he really did all that, and he's sort of a master at creating characters. I think that's like his great strength, and he is great at observing people. Even in life, he's great at observing people and kind of telling, people's quirks and things like that. And so he also did spend a lot of time with me kind of, at shows and things and watching other artists. He's become friends with a lot of musicians just from being around and all that stuff. So I think he has a lot of reference points for it, and, artists that he's friends with that he talks to. And then from coming with me on tour and seeing different things and the what a concert is like, I think he had a lot of points on his own. I didn't really have to guide him much on that. No, I mean, I think in our family, we love the arts, and music is another love that we have. And I think for all of us, we're big fans of music, and going to concerts is a big, fun experience for us, and being part of that audience and having that almost like spiritual experience of being in a large room with a bunch of people that are all connecting over one piece of music, I think is this like addictive thing, this amazing feeling that is really interesting to kind of try and capture in a story or on camera. And so that was a really special thing that we wanted to bring in, and to make the concert feel immersive. We wanted the audience to really be that way and to connect with the music and feel like you're in a group of people that knows all these songs, that's singing along to it. A little bit of both, I guess I would say. He definitely, he pushes people in general with, his kids, yes, but also everybody. I think he's the person that sort of sees potential in people and wants to bring it out, and that gives him excitement. And so I do think that because of that, and him being my dad, he saw, we did he coached me in a couple of auditions for, a TV show and things like that. And in that process, I think he got excited about the idea of making the character have more of an acting role in it. And so it came from that. And I think he saw the potential there, and also his ability to direct me and feeling like, oh, I think this is something that we could actually do. But for me internally, I was like, can I do this? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm able. I knew the music part was going to be hard, but I'd be able to do it. I knew I had the skill set to. The acting I was very nervous for, but I wanted to, make him proud, and also be able to create the story that he envisioned, where this character does have, all of this acting role in it, and I wanted to be able to fulfill that. And so we did a lot of preparation, a lot of rehearsals, went through every single line in detail until I felt very comfortable. And I actually found it very connected to music in a way, and sort of the language that we talk about art and character and narrative and grounding yourself in empathy of a storyline. And so it felt very continuous to me, and actually wasn't that different than kind of the art forms that I already learned.
El pirado ese que va por ahí descuartizando a la gente. Bueno, pues los federales se han enterado de que va a estar hoy aquí y le han tendido una trampa. Este concierto es una trampa. Están vigilando todas las salidas y registrando a todo el que se va.